What's up, world? It's your boy Ricky Roman. It is June 16th, 2014, years after death. What's going on? It's been 2 months since I've talked to myself in my room on this camera. Anyways, a lot's been going on. It's just been non-stop, like literally since I recorded my last video. Between school and work, I'm done with school now. I'm officially phlebotomy certified. I'm on the job hunt, so fingers crossed. It doesn't stop. Never a dull moment, and I'm just doing my best to keep my head above the water and, stay optimistic and keep moving forward. So there have been a lot of good questions that have been flooding the inbox in the past couple months, and I've gone through and wrote a few of them down. I mean almost all of them. If I missed yours, please resubmit, and hopefully I can get to it. So let's get in it. All right. Do you bleach your asshole? I don't. Does it look like I do? I've thought about it, and if anyone could recommend a product or a procedure, I would appreciate it, because this is something I'm considering. Many people, a few of you guys have asked me how I've been, or just like what's going on, and I have to admit I'm overwhelmed. I've never been so busy in my life, and I guess at 22, what else would I be doing? I mean, aside gay porn. I've been busy. I mean, who isn't? We've all got shit going on, but I feel like a shark, like I'll die if I stop swimming. Is that how they work? Is that a thing? I have to admit, part of me taking so long to get back to these little Q&A vids was the week a month or two ago that I was really thinking of like sitting down and re-recording something. I was getting there was a lot of like hate being thrown my way. There's a lot of shade, and I can't say a lot because the love always outweighs the negativity that does come my way. I mean, I'm in a dirty business. It is what it is. People are gonna have things to say, be it good or bad, but there was just one particular week where there was just so many negative things, and it kind of brought me down. But it's funny how big and bold people get behind the safety of a screen or a mask, so to speak. You may have noticed that I took away the anonymous option on my my inbox on my Tumblr, because if you've got something to say, you shouldn't be afraid to show who you are. I understand that there are situations where you guys choose to remain anonymous because you're not out or you're embarrassed, whatever, what have you, but someone has ruined that. So if you've got something to say, you're gonna have to put your name and face next to it. Moving on, someone asked me, what's your happiest memory? I can't choose one. On this roller coaster, I can't choose one. If I can, a recent happy memory would be building a better relationship with my parents recently. I feel like we've become closer. We're on better terms right now. So I'm kind of just riding this out because who knows what tomorrow will bring. How was art rave? Fucking bananas. What? I woke up the next day, still drunk, I had bruises and scratches, and I was sore all over. Yo, I moshed hard. I made a vest. Where is the vest? You've seen me wearing it, the little jean vest. I was this close to throwing it at her, but I was like, nah, let me keep this. Like, it took me 2 weeks to make. It was fucking amazing. Gaga delivered. I'll just say that. When's your B-Day? My birthday is November 28th. I was born on Thanksgiving. Bet you didn't know. Are Jake and Dylan dating? I don't know, ask them. What do you do at live shows? There's a variety of things that happen at the live shows that we put on. It can be anywhere from, a striptease or go-go dancing to demonstration of sex toys, such as the one we recently did for Fort Trough at IML in Chicago a couple weeks ago. That was wild. Levi and I had these like electro shocker cock rings, and we were like controlling each other's, and we would fuck around and like turn it up all the way. I'm like, it feels good, but it kind of was too intense. Like, that is some kinky shit. If you're into that. There was one live show last year that Levi and I did. It was a full-on sex show, and that was so nerve-wracking. Can you imagine having sex in front of a room full of strangers, like performing too? Like, it was not my favorite. And I consider myself a voyeur. That it was just so awkward. Do you know if Justin Matthews is gay? I'm not sure who that is. I can't answer that question. Sorry. It's funny, I write these things down and then I can't read them. The fuck? Are you and Levi dating? Levi and I are in love, but we're not dating. Okay, someone asks, what does JR on your suitcase mean? And it's not JR. People have been like, what's LR? It's the Roman... No, Roman. It's an Old English R. And I've like monogrammed it on my suitcase, and I've painted it on my old bedroom wall. I just moved, as you can tell. That too, I was in the middle of moving. I'm back in my hometown. It's I love my apartment. It's very comfortable, but it's very bare. I'm working on making it more homey, but it's cozy. It's home. I'm looking into getting into phlebotomy. Do you have any suggestions or tips? You just gotta jump into it. I don't know what your program will entail, but they literally, after a few weeks of hitting the books, gave us needles to each other to practice on, and we were sticking away right there in class. And you kind of don't show your nervousness. No one wants to see someone coming at you with a needle with a shaky hand or that unsuredness in their face. No, that's not a good look. You have to come at them with confidence, even if you're not 100% sure. It's live and learn. You're not gonna fucking kill them, you know. Have some confidence and reason for everything you do. Do you plan on visiting the Philippines? I would love to go back. It has been over a decade at this point. The last time I was there was back in 2000. I was like 12, and I really miss my family and the farm. And a ticket to the Philippines from the United States is not cheap. So we'll see. Is it weird that I consider you a role model? Yeah? I mean, there are many that would argue a reckless gay porn star probably is not the ideal role model. But I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think it's weird, but I like weird, so it's just me. What's the next country that you're going to visit? I don't know. Let's ask Jake Jackson. Where are you sending me, babe? Where are we going, daddy? How can I get an autograph? You can meet me at any of the appearances and I'd be glad to sign whatever. I have an appearance coming up this Saturday at Trevi Lounge in Norwalk. I think it's Norwalk, Connecticut. It's for my friend Ricky Mestre's birthday. He's a very talented local artist, and I'll be mixing it up, twerking it out all night. The 21st, Trevi Lounge, Norwalk, Connecticut. If you can't make it there, send something to my P.O. box. I'll put it in the description below, but if you send something to my P.O. box with postage, I'll send it back to you. Signed, with a little love. Let's see. What do you wear to bed? You're looking at it. Right now I got on some whitey tighties. Usually nothing though. Sometimes sweatpants. What's something you do that's very creative? My hair. It was doing things today. Thankfully. Doesn't do this every day. Aside from that, I haven't in years, but I like to doodle and paint once in a blue, and I gotta get back into poetry. I used to write poetry. We'll see. Are you still learning Italian? Unfortunately, Italian's taken the back seat right now because there's so much going on, and this is me making excuses, but I hope to speak conversational Italian before the end of the year. How was it working with the trophy boys of Andrew Christian? It was an experience, man. I was very much looking forward to working with Andrew Christian and the boys. So when we finally got out there, it was I'll say it was a dream come true, because ever since I was a little gay, I've always wanted to model some Andrew Christian underwear. The boys were very cool. There were, I feel like we kind of took some warming up for the Andrew Christian boys and the Cocky boys to really become comfortable with each other, but by the end of the trip, we didn't want to say bye. I was having such a good time. I hope that we all get to kick it again soon. Please convince your boyfriend to be in porn too. Well, when you asked this question, I probably had a boyfriend, but he has since called it off. So. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up for questions. I was going through, I wanted to check when my last upload was, and it was 2 months ago. And while scrolling through the comments, I saw something posted by, I'm gonna butcher this username, Inotaishu. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I can't pronounce that. And basically, this person didn't agree with my giving advice to the kid who asked about coming out. And I have to disagree with that comment. He went on, he or she, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, went on to say that it's not my place because I don't know his situation, even though we're in America and it's 2014, and the kid was 17. so he must still be dependent on his family. I don't know what his situation is, or the contributing factors to his lifestyle, but I came out when I was 14. My parents raised us in a very conservative, religious upbringing. So don't tell me what advice to give and not to give, because I feel like I'm a broken record at this point. Because, look at me, I must be this heathenist monster. How could this be from such I'll go so far to say as a close-minded upbringing. My father didn't speak to me for nearly a year when I came out, when I was 14. When I figured out I was gay, I couldn't keep it in me. I didn't want to hide it. I literally fucking leapt out the closet. I sent a mass text messages to my friends. I understand that everyone's situation is different, and it is harder for some more than others. But you've got to be strong. Don't live a lie. If it comes down to an issue of safety, do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, be loud and be proud. Life's too fucking short. I guess that's it. There's something else I should touch on. Stay tuned. I know it's been a little while since I've filmed anything graphic. So we've got a couple projects coming up next week with I'm not gonna say. You'll have to see. I guess that's it, guys. That's it. I'm burnt out. It's been a long day. Please continue to comment, ask questions, and let's do this again soon. Hopefully it won't be 2 months. Be good to each other. Be kind. Peace out.